Nah. Nah. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this will do. Try like 6-ish. That'll be fine, I think. Hey folks, it's me. I'm back. You know, all things considered, I think we're doing okay right now. All right, let's see here. Zero. All right, man. All right, man. Hopefully this goes well. All right, let's do this. Okay.
There's some way to get this place lit up.
This would be a lot easier with picture instructions. I'm not good with the words.
Do it.
Give your best shot, Freakalopes. Swing that steel, Russman. I'm on my way.
Get some. Let's get this on the road, man.
Should we turn something on? This is definitely a part of that other thing that I saw.
Let's go, baby. All right.
Welcome aboard. Please secure all personal belongings and take your seat. Now departing for the Heart Research Station.
I wonder why they're not getting on.
Insta-kill.
You just woke one sleepy giant. Just spear to my rear.
I don't know. You know, I haven't ever really spared the time to actually explore the bus depot in depth. What's he doing over here? Oh, he's probably gonna get the Avogadro already, which is funny.
In the world's sick.
Hang on.
That was almost my last rodeo.
Alright. Whew. Okay, alright, sweet. At least three of us are on. I don't know what she's doing back there, but
So long, rat.
I would like to get this rifle, if possible.
I don't have cash for a gun.
I guess
but
not.
someone's paying these zombies. Oh yeah, they're getting secret government pay.
Welcome aboard. Please have a seat. Thank you for choosing the Consolidated COD Corporation bus lines. We know it's a big decision for your linemen, and we are privileged to have been chosen.
Alright.
Error. Error. Global positioning system navigation error. Maintain current course. Implement automatic course upgrade protocol.
Here we are.
Bus transponder non-operational. Defaulted to program cycle. Now arriving surveillance.
Double points.
Double what? To use on what? What? Why did you do that?
Never trust a machine.
This is ridiculous.
It smells funny in here. I do that all day.
There we go. I've never really been super aware of the lore behind all this stuff, but it's very interesting to see that, like, Black Ops 2 Zombies has such a Left 4 Dead-esque cast. I guess in some ways. I think that's the case. Why is he down? Why is he down like that? What the hell?
Perhaps an ammunition barter is in order.
Great. Yeah, just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Let's see here.
What a rookie errata.
Yeah, there's got to be at least one around here somewhere. Oh.
My own ass twice a day. And I win.
I got him. Oh, wait. No, I don't got him, actually. There we go. Ah! Oh, the other guy's here.
I am extremely thankful. Or at least I will mimic that emotion to your face.
Oh, max ammo. How about that, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Oh, yeah, baby! I always loved a pack-a-punch python. At least oh my gosh. At least I hope I get a pack-a-punched.
Take it back! Or I'll kill you again!
I don't see that in my near future, since it kind of looks like we're all being schmucks at this current moment, or like newbies. But not great. Also, by the way, if you're noticing that I'm not speaking very much, it's probably because I'm trying to concentrate a little bit, and I don't really have much to say in the beginning anyways, so really the substance of this is gonna be in just me playing the game, just straight up. But I mean, feel free to like say something in chat if you really want to. You know, I'm one for conversation.
Like a bug.
Coming out of the ground and everything, you know. Oh my word. Excuse you, sir. Shh. Yeah, this is going about as well as I thought it would go.
I bet that idiot.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, these box pulls are pretty garbage, honestly. Even the Python. As much as I love the Python, yeah, not a very good pull from the mystery box. Oh.
Enough of you!
Turnabout is fair play.
What the hell?
Well, at least we can kill the Avogadro.
Double points!
There we go. You love double points when you get it. Yeah, baby. Let's get a better pull. I'm sick of this thing, man. Oh. Well, that was accidental.
The atomic light.
I wonder where that box is going. No. They're all coming from over here. Alright. Come on. There we go.
Your aim is
You know, depending on the map, this isn't half bad of a weapon at all.
arms are
Max ammo!
Very tunnel vision-y, unfortunate.
Transportation by a wretched group of reanimated husks.
Yeah, baby. Let's hope that bus comes around soon. Oof. There we go. Finally. Oh my word.
Stupid jerk! Go around the bus and see if there's any zombies hiding back.
Stuhlen. Isn't it interesting that one of these guys' names is Stuhlinger? That kind of sounds like the guy who invented like what constipation was.
Double points!
Yeah. Better get in here. There you go. Okay, where? Oh my gosh.
If you let me die, you're only dooming your own efforts at success. Whew. I almost shuffled off this mortal coil.
Does quick scoping exist in this game? I'd say this is a pretty slow scope right here.
Safety. Can't buy it. Only rent.
Also, why can't I run inside of the bus? Is there something wrong? Russman.
Conspiracy.
Hey, Love Handles. I remember you commenting on at least 2 of my videos. Hey, I appreciate your patronage. I'm sorry, I'm just not very funny live. I hope I can be entertaining, but you know, that's just true about me. But yeah, I mean, this is a good enough game to keep people entertained, so that's why I'm playing it. It's just the 2 of us, though. Shotgun is not OP. Remington kind of sucks, low-key. Yeah, we need to get back on the bus. Uh-oh, look out. There you go. You guys want to get back on the bus?
Okay, now you're just making me hungry.
Interfering with proper bus control is unsafe for all passengers.
Oh my gosh.
At 12 o'clock.
Who got the top hatch? Oh, nobody got the top hatch. Okay, sorry. I keep on forgetting that just hollows out once you put the ladder on the side. At least I'm pretty sure. Just do your thing. How's the game going? You know, it's not ideal to be on level 10 at this current point. You know, really we should be at the power station by like level 5-ish. But you know, I'm not complaining because I've got a bunch of other folks that are playing with me, so we won't have a huge problem with hordes. I do hate this weapon specifically though. It's just not useful for a zombie game. You know, a sniper rifle isn't. And that's been true ever since I've been playing this game. Ever since I played this game when I was a kid, all the way back in 2012. Because we had it on the Xbox 360. Actually, I would like that. Oh. Okay, well, this was the wrong choice. Oh. Suddenly I regret everything. Yeah, I don't I don't think we're gonna get the Pack-a-Punch machine anytime soon. And the reason why I don't think we'll get the Pack-a-Punch machine anytime soon, too much time playing games in 3D space makes me sick, so I'm not sure I'd be good at any FPS games. You know, it's interesting. Well, not to compare you to my mom in like a negative way, but like my mom has the same problem. You know, she just gets like really, really motion sick. I don't know. I feel like that's most folks that are older, you know, like above 45, they get like motion sick at the sight of like any like 3D games. I don't know if that's universal or something like that, or if they're just like not used to it as like a generation of people. But yeah, it's weird. You know, what I will say is that the only time I've ever gotten sick. The only time I've ever gotten sick. I hope somebody can place the turbine. Hang on, let me let him know. You guys place the turbine for Pack-a-Punch, please. Yeah. If you've ever been down like I-70, the highway, especially going through Colorado, it gets really windy out there, and I get motion sick if I'm not in like one of the front seats. So I get it. But I think that there's like some sort of factor where like if you're in control of the actual movement of your character, you are inherently less susceptible to like motion sickness because of it. I think that's somewhat true. I think.
Or your so-called headshot.
There's the Avogadro. He's coming.
Oh, you like them lights, huh? You're welcome.
Never again, shot stepper.
Aww. Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, holy shnikes, it's an alien!
It broke. Fun times, yeah. Fun times is about right. Or not so fun times. But also, if you've been down I-70 through Colorado, you're gonna see some of the most beautiful sights you've ever seen in your entire life. Honest to God, greatest state in the union. Hands down. Well, not a great run. But who am I kidding? You know, I mean, most people... Here's the thing, right? Okay. Here's the thing. Most people who go out of their way to play Transit on Black Ops 2 online nowadays have got to be the folks that know how to do it the best, right? Because most people regard Black Ops 2, they regard Transit specifically as the worst zombies map, worst zombies mode of all time. So it narrows it down to the people that are committed to doing this. You know, but you know, those are the kinds of folks that I get to play with online. Usually, are the folks that already know how to do all the stuff. So it makes the experience a lot better. The issue is that, like, I don't know how to do this yet. I'm sure I could look up a guide, but I'm not to that point yet. I'm just trying to have fun and get to as high a level as I can, and, you know, figure out the Pack-a-Punch, figure out the what is it called? They're wonder weapons, I think is what they're called. You know, I'm just trying to observe the full extent of the map in a way that I couldn't really when I was a kid, because I was actually scared of zombies as a kid when I played this. So, you know, that made it kind of like, oh, just concentrate on surviving instead of actually enjoying the game. But yeah, how you doing, Love Handles? How was your day? Minecraft. Yeah. I hope you're being ironic right now. Yeah, no, I used to just be scared of zombies in general. You know, I thought The Walking Dead was the scariest shit of all time. And, you know, in a way, that was what gave it the X factor for me to continue watching that show all the way up until, like season 4 or something, and then I dropped it. And then just recently, I tried watching The Walking Dead again. But, like, the further in I get, the more the plot is lost on me. I'm finding more nowadays that a lot of great shows are great just because their first season was great. Doing good here. Had a few doctor's appointments and now just doing my last treatment for the day. Last treatment. Love handles. Do you now? This might get personal, and so you don't have to answer. But do you have a terminal disease? I'm not discriminating. I mean, when you say last treatment, that makes me think cancer almost immediately. Regardless, you know, I hope you get better from whatever it is. You know, I'm not too familiar with it very much. My maternal grandfather, he got pancreatic cancer because he was a drinker, and I didn't know him that much, but that's about all the experience I've had with folks with cancer. So,
Later, Gators.
kidneys are dying. I like the idea of zombies messing up my stuff after it took the time to build and chasing me around. Yeah, I like the concept too, somewhat.
Portable
But it does get boring after a little while, which is why you gotta do it like a 2-week Minecraft phase or something like that. But your kidneys are dying? Kidneys. What are kidneys for? I forget. Are those for like filtering your pee? Because the bladder is where you store the pee, right? Contrary to popular belief, you know, it being in the balls. But yeah, I mean, you got 2 kidneys, and those are the things that look like kidney beans. So I think those are the ones that filter the pee. Yeah. Have you gotten your appendix removed? I never have, so but I've seen folks who have, and they describe it as one of the most painful experiences they've ever gone through in their lives. But yeah, I can't believe I forgot to say this, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your kidneys, man. I hope you get better, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, so look at the bottom right corner of my screen right now. Look at the point scores, which is like the blue and the yellow and the white. One of the guys is already at 35,000 points. Kidney failure. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I hope you gain kidney success in the future. Ah! Seriously, though, I'm sorry, man. I hope you get better. Man.
Oh, time
You
to
gotta
lay
go,
down
Leo.
the law on some drudgers.
So where are you hearing? Dang, he's grinding. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, he's crawling through the car right now. I think we should keep him alive, because like oh yeah, so you see those electrical streaks on the back? I think he just turned on the power, and that's just the Avogadro teleporting different places. So I think we also got to keep him alive, because it's just gonna make his job easier out there. I don't know why I'm all alone, though. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should kill him. I might do it. Yep. I'll do it. Because I need to hit up this history box. Mystery box. History box. Hysterectomy box.
Oh, why did I fire off all my bullets?
What do you mean? Oh, there we go. Okay, I got enough. Time to hit up the old trusty mystery box. Ah! Ooh. Great, another sniper rifle.
Insta-kill. Hey, take this, dirtbag.
I think the Avogadro is about to teleport here. I wouldn't doubt that. Oh wait, hang on. There's one in there. Ah!
To ashes.
And dust to dust. Why is the mystery box cursing me with sniper rifles right now? This is rather disappointing. Old Yeller. Really, really old Yeller is what we call him. You know? Or New Yeller, maybe. Do you think zombies' skin turns yellow when they die? Or when they turn into zombies, when they transform? Wait, actually, you know what? No. That's the wrong question to ask. It's like some racial profiling shit. Is it possible to racially profile a zombie? I don't know. I hope not. Does this game have friendly fire? Unfortunately not. If I take a look at what is his name? Little Timmy here. As you can see, the white part of the reticles turns green whenever I'm facing directly at him. So I can't shoot him. That's about as close as I can get. But there is a mode. There is a mode called Grief where you are playing death matches against each other inside these maps. It's just not available in transit mode. I want to swing from the chandelier. If only I had enough points for
Currency
this.
is a fluid medium with no intrinsic value. That's short for I'm broke.
I never noticed this hole in the ceiling. There we go. There we go. Come on. I gotta max out the points, so it's only body shots from here. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you. You know, all things considered, I would prefer to like play with a professional, like through Discord and stuff like that, at the same time.
Blood of the millions of gut gobblers that I killed.
You know, just so that I can learn how to do the whole Easter egg thing. Cause like, see that the it's thundering out because he's killing the Avogadro.
Well, the Type 25
Right.
bullpup fully automatic 30-round box magazine. Now my day is complete.
Take it back! Or I'll kill
This
you
thing's
again.
okay. You know, Love Handles, I would really love to know the lore behind your YouTube name, your YouTube tag. Kidney failure. Really, Love Handles, I didn't know that. Your username has directly to... No, I'm kidding. That's fucked up, Jeremy. Why would you say that, you piece of shit? Okay.
Your lunch meat.
It's better than this, honestly.
I've never heard that before.
Alright, where is the other guy? Oh, hang on. Alright. I got curves, that's all. Now, forgive me if I'm being sexist. But does that mean that you're a really awesome person? I bet you thought I was gonna say woman, didn't you? Sorry, I'm being cringe. Yeah, no, we don't discriminate. You know, we've all got different bodies, and we've all got different awesome things about our bodies. You know, what's interesting is that I've had this like little bump on the bottom of my foot for like ever since I was 10 years old, and I've always been convinced that it's been because I got stung on the bottom of my foot by a bee once, and they never bothered to take the stinger out. So yeah, it's just like on the bottom of my left foot. But, you know, I imagine that's maybe a little bit less... Well, yeah, I mean, maybe less significant than being really awesome and curvy. There you go. Also, by the way, I've always wanted to look into, like, I wouldn't say the statistics, but kind of like, what's the word, like the demographic makeup of folks who, you know, go out of their way to take a look at small YouTubers like myself. Why is it that you chose to, like, comment on my videos and take a look at my stream and all that? Oh, sorry. I've been focusing on the game for a little while. Let me read your chat messages. I might be a little bit behind. 1 second. Oh no, I can't be distracted. Okay, well, I guess that's what happens. Yeah, well, no, it's not a cyst around the stinger. It's literally just like a lump, and it's got all of the skin over it that's supposed to be there. It's just like the stinger is supposed to... I think the stinger is just underneath, like, my foot skin. So it's a... You know, maybe one of these days, when I... Like, after the face reveal, I'll show it. I don't know, I imagine some people might make it a problem because it's, you know... a picture of online of somebody's foot. So I don't know, that might be a problem, but yeah, you'll see what I mean one of these days. Alright, let's see what we got here. Have anything useful? Apparently not. You bought claymores though, which is neat. Usually,
Lay on,
you know, a good amount of these, like weapons, a good amount of the weapons in this game here in Black Ops are actually like completely made up, except for the 1911 because the patent on that has expired. So this rifle that I'm carrying right now is supposed to be like a QBZ rifle that they used to make. It was like a kind of like a bullpup AK-47. I forget the specific designation, but I mean, I've been a gun guy for a little while in my life, so I know I know an adequate amount, but you know, there's a gun in this game that's like I forget, PDW 57, which is supposed to be like a P90 variant because it's in 5.7.
See you, Corn!
There's the AN94 Akaban, but they just call it the AN94 in here, and you know, they just change around a few little details around the guns to make them not copyright problematic, I guess is the word. Hey, listen, I'm not... Okay, fine. I'll go down. Alright, finally made it. What I'm thinking is that we've got to finish out this round in here, and then I can place down my turbine and then get out on the bus so that we can get over to the... oh.
See if my engineering prowess is prodigious or merely adequate.
Oh, I'm dead. Well, I clicked on your video and you're rambling about different stuff that was interesting, hearing your take on these topics. You are going on about it, and yes, your voice is nice to listen to. Well, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, because sometimes, like, my voice is, oh, what's the word? Canter? That's not the right word. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I feel like my voice gets, like, a little bit on the high end of the spectrum when I get, like, excited or something like that, and it makes me sound like a nerd. So, oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, let me replace this. There we go. Okay, let's get this. Let's get this show on the road. Yeah, but I do appreciate that. Hopefully, I don't sound like a nerd right now. Oh no, it left without us. That's fine. We can do it.
The air is thick with the sounds of carnivorous beasts.
We can do it. We can do it. I can make it to the town, and I can open up the Pack-a-Punch machine, and it's all gonna be just fine.
Yield a good test score.
It's fine. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me go. Come on. Nerds are in? Alright, I sure hope. Well, I mean, they've been in, haven't they? I mean, you know, this is what always bothered me about, like, so you know, I'm a 2000s baby, so it's a little bit outside of my specific wheelhouse, except for, like, what was going on in the 2010s. You know how, like, in High School Musical, they're always like, it's always like the jock guy who's on the football team and, like, making fun of the nerds and bullying them? That has been, for the most part, I think, like, out of phase, like, and just, like, not true. Like, people don't do that anymore for a long time now. And it's definitely for the better, but in its stead, like, people in general, like literally anybody or everybody now has the ability to get bullied, but somewhat justifiably, because there's a lot of things that are just, like, problematic and like wrong to say from a societal standpoint that parents are teaching their kids about. So, you know, nothing ever changes, just the reasons. Nothing ever really changes, I guess, methodologically. It just changes, you know, to accommodate different reasons or like different thoughts of a different time, if you know what I'm talking about.
I didn't think Samuel J. Stellinger could get any louder. Tougher, whatever.
Well, at least that's what I've experienced. You know, I'm sure it's still somewhat that way, maybe in like Little Rock, Arkansas, or you know, some little town in Louisiana or something like that. But I don't know. Society's changed. Hello. Alright, not anything super interesting going on. I wonder if that one guy who's been speedrunning everything is gonna open up the Pack-a-Punch machine again. That'd be really nice. Oh, also, I think the mystery... Oh, well, it moved back, actually. Should probably wait for the bus. What is this? This is round 7? 8? Round 8 is what it is. Say, I wanted to get your opinion. Do you think that, like, my most recent video about Hassan was maybe me fence-sitting about him? Or do you think it was just, like, an appropriate thing to say? Because I've been thinking about doing this COD commentary stuff, where, you know, I talk about, like, popular drama. But I don't want to go so far that I start making genuine enemies for it. Do you think cases like Columbine might have broke the culture a bit, at least when it comes to just picking on the nerd? Well, see, now, that's a different phenotype of person. Like, in a very essential way. Because the guy who was perpetrating, who was, like, going around shooting people in Columbine, he wasn't a nerd so much as he was just, like, a straight-up loser, right? Because the assumption in previous generations was that, like, you could be picked on as a person, and, like, but you know, anything you did or thought you could be led to a successful track in life. But only just recently in society do we have people that literally have no direction because of counterculture. So the guy that was doing that was literally someone who... I'm not... Because it's not this, right? It's not deserved, right? But it is something that's like, if you're picking on this guy, it's not helping him at all, right? It's not helping him make his life better. Because some people, well, I wouldn't say bullying helps people, but I think some people need to draw motivation. And when you're the type of person that doesn't draw motivation to be better at doing something, because of, like, negative stimuluses in your life, and only just draws the conclusion that, I need to find, like the answer is violence, or the answer is, like, fuck them, I'm gonna fucking kill you, or whatever it is, right? If the response to negative stimuli is bad instead of good, then it's like a very essentially different kind of person than a nerd. I mean, really, I don't know what it is that made people like that exist, but they just do. It's a mental health thing, I think. Well, I know. Of course it's a mental health thing. I mean, why wouldn't it be? I shouldn't imply, though, that those people didn't exist before. I just think that they're in greater quantity nowadays because, you know, there's folks with broken homes all over the world and especially in the United States because we've got a lot of poverty here. But, you know, they used to just not be, you know, focused on at all. You know, it was kind of, it's kind of like the way that I view awkward humor in films. It's just not my type of thing, so I just choose not to engage with watching those kinds of films where there's awkward humor in it. It's kind of like that, but with people in real life, where they just don't want to concentrate on those kinds of people. And because of that, in the modern age, those kids that aren't being concentrated on are trying to figure out ways to become, like, significant. Maybe.
Close to being a calamitous collapse.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to say that I know yes or no, right from wrong, this, that, and the other. But, you know, I just think that might be the case. And, you know, honestly, it's a pretty basic answer to the question of why that happens. But it's true, man. I could go off on, like, a conspiracy rant, but, you know, it's like, regardless of the conspiracy, you know, people are people. And they're going to act the way that they're going to act. Pick your battles wisely. Yeah, I agree. Luckily, I'm small enough for if I have made a mistake in trying to do that, it doesn't really matter all that much. But yeah, I think in the future, if I begin to get bigger, I hope I don't make a problem for myself.
I'd kiss you, but you rust.
Electromagnetic pulse weaponry? Impressive.
Well, tell me, Love Handles, by your own admission, but and this doesn't make it right, but have you ever been bullied because of the way that you look, or like the way that you are in life? Because I know I mean, pseudo kind of was bullied throughout the course of my life. It was just kind of more subtle because I was in a private.
Drum magazine. I will not be changing clips very often.
Yeah, no, you're right about the being in the drama pit. Yeah, it's just scars on your on you as a person personally. Really, is the scars thing. But anyways, as it pertains to being bullied, it was more subtle for me because my class was like 14 people total in my class, because I was in a private school of like more or less than like maybe 150 people K through 12 throughout the entire school. So the only thing that they could do is just sarcastically be like, "Wow, Jeremy, that's really awesome." Whenever I was being cringe, and I knew it, right? So I was aspiring to not be cringe, like the way that they disliked about me, but you know, it just took a while for me, and it was fine. It was like, whatever, you know, past is the past. Yeah, when I was a kid, but it stopped after high school. Yeah, everything stops after high school, dude. It's once you get out of high school, anybody that you'll ever meet or know is that much more apathetic about your existence as a whole. And for a lot of people, that's for the better. But for some people, that's for the worst, and it makes them, like, fall off a ledge. Like people who like peaked in high school and did like sports in high school and then got like an injury or whatever. Kind of like a basic example, but we'll just take that for example. Their lives tend to go off the deep end because the only place where they felt purpose in life has been, you know, it's out. Your 4 years are up. You know, it's finished. There's nothing else to do. And it's like, well, It wasn't as bad in high school as it was in grade school. Oh, were they? What was that like the point in your life where it's like the pointing and laughing that they do as like little kids? I always thought that was kind of a goofy way to make fun. Not to say that there's like a good way or a bad way to make fun of somebody, or sorry, not to say that there's a good way of making fun of somebody, because making fun of somebody is bad. But like the pointing and laughing thing always seems like it's so much more cringe than the person that's actually getting made fun of by them. You know. Kids. I don't know. If I ever get around to having kids when I get older, I'm only gonna have one, because there's just so many problems you can avoid by making your child an only child. Problems you might develop, right? Because it's not very common for an only child to exist, but manageable problems. Like, take for example, like imagine there was a kid, like your kid, you have an only child, and one day you're walking by the cookie jar and you're like, oh, there's like 5 less cookies in the cookie jar. Well, it definitely wasn't me, and I definitely trust my wife, so it was definitely the kid. So they can't even develop the habit of lying about shit. You know, they've got to own up to everything that they do, because I always know it's them that does it. In grade school, I was more scared of my mother finding out I was getting picked on, because she would go bear mode, and I felt that would make things worse for me. Well, don't say that. I mean, to me, you shouldn't deprive your parents of doing something positive for you. That's just my opinion. Because God knows, you know, I've viewed my mother in a very negative light for a good amount of my life. And whether or not I was justified to do so, I don't think it's right to have, like, an explicitly negative view of your own mother. So take what you can get when it comes to, like, being able to view your parents positively. At least that's just my take. Yeah. But you're probably implying that it would just be embarrassing for you know, your mother to stick up for you. Which I can kind of get, maybe a little bit, but I don't know, I feel like that's not an incredibly, and this is not to insult you and anything, because you're a person, right, and you're okay, right? It's kind of like a childish way to look at things, because, you know, take help where you can get it. You know, and especially when you're older, nobody cares who you take help from, or that you take help. You know, so there's no, like, social implication on you being weak or whatever it is that they view negatively because of, like, you taking help. You know, it just is. Yeah, well, yeah, looking back on it, she was looking after me. Yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah. Yeah. I was a child, so yes, it was childish. Yeah, man. If I could look back on my life and just observe all the things that I did, I could probably tell you that I would not do 90% of what I did at that time now as an adult. It would be both excessively embarrassing and ultimately just antithetical to my existence as a human being. Oh my gosh, I gotta lock in. Gotta lock in. Gotta lock in, gotta lock in, gotta lock in. Oh, the Avogadro's right there. Oh, oh, I'm dead. Yeah. I was going to ask if you could go back and tell I was going to ask if you could go back and tell yourself something, what would it be? Gee. Man, that's a really good question. Man. If I could go back in time. Man, that's a good question. Because I don't think anything that I could say to my younger self would be practical. Because a lot of, like, what makes me the way that I am today is because of the fundamental difference between what it was like for me as a child versus what it's like for me now as an adult. Gee, what would I tell myself? Just hang in there and also become friends with Dave much earlier. Because I honestly think if I was friends with my best friend Dave, if you don't know, you know, much earlier than when I did become friends with him, which is like about around like junior year of high school. If I was friends with him earlier in life, I think I would have a very kindred spirit that would help me through times where I was like really insecure and also really like emotionally dependent and stuff like that. So, and he's just a good, high quality person. A lot of the folks that I was friends with back in like middle school and high school were all like problem children. Not to like label them that way, like negatively, but it's just they had difficult home lives and their development was spotty because of their parents, right? So I was friends with at least 2 pathological liars. One guy who was very disrespectful to our teacher and to adults in general. I was friends with kind of an egomaniac, I think I would call him. And I was friends with a guy who disappeared, like completely out of my life after just like 1 year of knowing him. So, you know, I didn't have, like, for the most part, at least quantity-wise, I didn't have a lot of good, high-quality friends throughout the course of my education, you know, in all the way K through 12. So, me being friends with Dave really would have helped, like, a lot.
You touching me? No, you ain't touching me.
Excuse you, sir. Excuse you. Excuse you. Oh, I can actually buy this. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Oof. Don't do that, dude.
I almost shuffled off this mortal coil.
Oh my gosh, I'm dead.
Transportation by our wretched group of reanimated husks.
You no good.
Oh no.
Well, I am grateful to not be dead.
Grateful Dead.
Don't trust me.
Oh,
I despise personal interaction.
oh. Oh my gosh, I'm trapped on the bus. I'm trapped on the bus. Thanks, Love Handles. I appreciate that. I'd go back in time and tell myself not to eat the paint chips in the window. Don't say that. Don't say that. Things that, like diseases, make your immune system stronger. So obviously the paint chips would have benefited you in life. Do you think that the paint chips had anything to do with your kidneys? Oh my gosh. Oh, there's the Avogadro. Alright, let me get you back up, pal. Well. Paint chips in the window. Hang on. I'm just gonna do town here. Do a little grief. So, it's spelled Handle, as in handle the musician, instead of handle as in like a handlebar. Is that intentional? I'm just curious. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just a little bit curious. Damn, how far back is this? Oh, handles was Tuck? Oh! Yeah, that'll be the case. Yeah. I think I might have like a proprietary handle on Twitter. You know, that I didn't have to put any numbers or something like that in. But yeah, you're right. It's kind of difficult to find handles that aren't already taken, that are like just simple and original and stuff. So, yeah. I'm assuming by your profile picture though, you're what's the series called? It's the one where they say fuck all the time. Hell of a Boss. Hell of a Boss fan? Are you? Me personally, I never watched it. I'm more of a Smiling Friends, you know, Some Amazing Digital Circus type of guy. But, you know, even with the Amazing Digital Circus, it's like they're pandering to their fans. Yeah, I might have seen an ep or two. Don't say that. Come on, man. Yeah, I love Smiling Friends too, dude. Zach Hadel, honest to God, is probably one of the funniest people that I know of. Lover of animation. Me too, man. Me too. You ever watch Miraculous Ladybug? Lover of animation. Disgusting sounds. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. No, but someone is always talking about it. By someone, you mean your friends, or like you get recommended like YouTube videos about it, or? Because like me personally, And this might eventually be problematic because it's like a children's TV show, but I started watching it like right after I graduated high school, and I've been watching it ever since. You know, it's an okay show. It's got a lot of flaws, but I just keep up with it for the sake of keeping up with it, you know. YouTubers I follow. Oh, okay. I see how it is. Yeah. Interesting that you interesting that the demographics of those kinds of folks that you watch overlap with me somehow, just by this tiny thread, which is you as a person right now. Dude, I love Bluey too! Oh my gosh, it's one of the only pieces of media in existence where it has caused me to cry multiple times. The only other piece of media that's actually made me cry was like that one Mr. Rogers movie with like Tom Hanks in it. Oh my word. Also, by the way, Bluey, you know, recommended to me and all my friends by Dave, you know. Just goes to show how much of a positive influence he is on life. Bluey makes me feel my feels so hard. Yeah. It's the childhood I never had. Nah, I'm not about to get envious of a cartoon. But, yeah. Hang on. I guess we gotta do survival. Dave is a keeper. And you know what? I'm happy you agree. Oh, God. I love that fucking guy. Oh. Oh. Yeah. All right. Well, this is a classic map, so I hope everybody knows the meta. What's this emote? It looks like a cup of tea, but it's like anthropomorphic or something. Like a little blue. Is that like blue Pac-Man or something? Okay. Where's it? Okay, it's over here. I don't have enough yet, obviously. All right. Let's get killing some zombies. Round one's gonna be over before we know it. You know, it always throws me off, the proprietary like emojis on any given platform. Like they can't just use like the iPhone emojis; they have to come up with their own, and they just look like corporate art style versions. It's it can be comedic at times, but for the most part, it's just kind of throw-offy. Alright, oh. There we go. Alright. Okay. And round one. Alright. Man, I can't tell you how many hours I've spent on this specific map doing this specific thing. It really does bring back all the memories. There we go. And yes, I would like to hit up the mystery box. I've had access to these emotes for years, but I rarely see other people using them. Yeah. Maybe it's because they have like the same idea about them that I do, but honestly, despite my feelings about them, you know, I don't mind. I mean, it's just they exist, you know. It's like whatever. They're cool. And also, by the way, appreciated. Just like in any other chat. So, I do very much appreciate it. I really did pull the worst weapon in the game. Where are the other guys? Septex grenades. I don't really need those. I wonder how well this works. Okay. I'm not really a fan of that. Yeah. Rah. I can knife so fast. Rah, 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 rah. Okay. That's enough of that. I need to get an actually good weapon now. My favorite one. Love sending. My love. Aw, thanks, Love Handles. I appreciate it. I appreciate that, man. I really do, man. See, and now we have like one of the best like weapons in the game. See what your emoting does? It gives me hammers, dude. Oh man, that's good. You know, I reckon though that this is probably gonna be the last try of the night, and I'm gonna get on to doing some other things. But yeah. No, you have certainly blessed me today, because you've given me the opportunity to talk about a lot of things in which I can, you know, make maybe like 1 or 2 videos off of, which is really awesome. So I appreciate it. I really do. Oh! Did you see him show right up in front of me? It's like jump scared. Oh my word. Nice. Alright, come on, man. You know, most people don't know this, but if you get quick revive while you're playing solo, you can revive yourself when you go down, which is a really neat feature. Actually, hang on a second. I gotta check. Okay, yeah, that's good. Sorry, I was checking something. Excuse you, sir. Oh, see that often. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay. Yeah, these guys aren't doing half bad. This guy's already got a ray gun. For some reason, I don't know why. Cool beans. And it's been a while since I've seen someone use that phrase. A little bit on the classical style. Uh-oh. Excuse me, if you don't mind. Thank you. Ah, he's stealing all my kills. Excuse you, sir. Oof. Alright, man. Alright, man. It's Friday, right? You know, you'll find me asking that question a lot over the course of any given stream that I do in the future. I just have no sense of time. I think I kind of inherit it from my dad. But, yeah, if you see me asking what day it is, you know, probably because I'm going to be nervous. You know, something that I'd prefer to keep in streams as, like, a fact about me, because if it's publicly available, it's like, oh, then people can connect dots. I'm actually about to become a flight attendant, so being time conscious is gonna have to become part of my personality soon. So just keep that in mind. Are you in a volcano? What's up with the lava in the streets? So this has something to do with the actual lore of the game. So basically the concept is that hell has been brought up from the depths of the earth, and these zombies are basically servants of hell. And that's why we have Nazi zombies, right? That's why we have them here. So that's why everything's on fire, and everything's like all burning up, and it's like a lake of fires, because it's hell. Oh my gosh! Oh my word! Oh, gotta bring out the big guns. Oh, well, that's so cool. Congrats on that. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. And yes, it's Friday. Yep, it most certainly is. You know, I'm thinking. You know what? This isn't actually the worst collection of weapons I have at the current moment. Get some Juggernog. Okay, thanks for the lore update. No, this game is actually really old. Well, really old. I mean, really old relative to, like, my age as a person. This came out in 2012. So there's Black Ops. I mean, it's gotten all the way up to Black Ops 6, and this is Black Ops 2, right? So there's a lot more lore to this game. Really, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, I'm surprised Game Theory hasn't made a video about Nazi zombies yet. Oh, I'll get it. I got it. Oh my gosh. Gotcha. Five, 7. Whew. What are these things doing, man? Uh-oh. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm the only one left. Excuse me, gentlemen. Let me help you up. I can get him up. Can I? Excuse me. Get you. And then we can all get each other, right? It's the concept. Oh my gosh. I'm distracting him. Get him up. Get him up. He's gonna die. Yeah, get on a Game Theory. Stop slacking. Yeah. Boips. Buppies. Thanks, Buppies. Ah, great. Alright. Well, I wouldn't mind pack-a-punching my 5.7s. That would be not a half bad idea. 5.7? As opposed to what? 6.7? Oh, brother, he's gonna get killed, dude. Oh, how about that? Ah! Oh my gosh! Oh no 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 no! Oh, I'm down! Help me, Anakin! Help me! Help me, Anakin! I'm dying! Oh my word! I'm going to die. Help me. Oh, I can see the light. Ah, whatever. So, do you need to look for a holy grail? Or need to repent your sins to win the video game? I mean, zombies is just a survival. It's just survival. So, really, it's just however many rounds you can. You know, you just go for as many rounds as you possibly can. It's a little... it depends on what you mean by win. Because on Transit, I know you saw that electricity monster that was there. That one guy was like speedrunning, killing. So killing him is like an Easter egg, right? And there's an actual speedrun category for that. And you could consider finishing that Easter egg as like winning the game. But really, when you're playing zombies, it's just to get through as many rounds as you possibly can. Yeah, you know, I think that was a pretty damn good stream. And you know what? I appreciate you interacting in the chat, Love Handles. I really do. I don't know what it is with YouTube, but there's always just that one person that always shows up to your stream and like types in chat. And that's been true across any channel that I've ever made, that I've ever gone live on. There's always just that one person. So I have to be happy and very appreciative that it has been you this time, because you've given me a lot of opportunities to be very entertaining. And you know what? That's all I can ever ask for. So I'm gonna turn off stream here. But yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate it. And I suppose I'll probably see you tomorrow, because I'm going to start working on a video by the end of tonight. So yeah, thanks, man. Oh, also, by the way, if you can give a like on the stream, you know, just so that it's like, oh, yeah, I was here. I interacted. You have a good night too, Love Handles.